Many agents do not succeed in real estate, and today we're giving the top 3 factors that easily predict an agent's success rate right from the start. If you are thinking of becoming a licensed agent, send me an email. My info's in the description below. Real estate agents do have a flexible schedule, potential for high earnings, and independence to build their own personal brand. But it can be a lot of long hours and unpredictable income with a constant need to market yourself in a competitive market with a need to always be on call.
Hello,
is it me you're looking for?
And many people do think it's easy and glamorous, but success as a realtor does demand hard work, persistence, and dedication. But for those willing to put in the effort, it can be a very rewarding and lucrative career. But the best part is we have the opportunity to meet new people all the time to help them achieve major milestone goals in their life through real estate. To get your license, you must be 18 years old. You must be a Canadian citizen or have your permanent residency. You also need to make sure that you finish your CELPIP language requirement if you are not originally from Canada. For education, you need at least a high school diploma or equivalent, which can be a bachelor's degree or a GED. In Saskatchewan, there are approximately 1,500 licensed agents in our province. To put that into perspective, British Columbia has around 24,000 agents, Alberta has around 11,000 agents, and Ontario has close to 92,000 agents. Now, on a per capita basis, that means in Alberta, there's 1 agent for every 600 people. In Ontario, there's 1 agent for every 300 to 350 people. In British Columbia, there is 1 agent for every 400 to 450 people approximately, whereas in Saskatchewan, there's 1 agent for every 8 to 900 people, making our province, in my opinion, the best opportunity to become a real estate agent in all of Canada. The first thing you need to do is buy your first set of real estate textbooks, and you can do that through the UBC Sauder website. That is our educational program that is required for the Saskatchewan Real Estate Commission. You must first complete real estate as a career is exam number 1, and then next you must complete residential real estate, commercial real estate, or farm real estate in order to begin as a licensed person. It can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months or longer to become licensed if you are diligent in your studies, and it can easily cost between $6,000 and $7,000 from the day you buy your first textbooks until you are up and running with your license. When you are studying, it can be very dry and boring material. I will be completely honest, but it is important information in there. Some of the study tips that I've often recommended agents do is to scan the textbooks rather than reading them word for word, and then at the end of each chapter, do the actual questions and assignments, and then when you get a question you don't know the answer to, go back and find the information in detail, circle and highlight things, and it is a much quicker and easier way to get through all of the material. Another really great tip is to turn the online PDF version of the textbooks into an audio, and you can put it on fast forward, and you can also listen while you're driving. The exam format for these tests are typically a multiple choice exam. Make sure that you read the questions carefully just to make sure that you didn't skim through it and see that they've negated the question, and they're always, of course, looking for the best answer. You will need to complete your criminal record check before you can officially begin practicing real estate, and you can do so from the police station or the commissionaires. And then you'll need to choose a brokerage. However, there are so many more important factors than which brokerage to work for. As I'd mentioned, 3 factors that easily predict an agent's success right off the get-go is: are you hungry, are you willing to work, and are you coachable? Doesn't matter how skilled you are, and it doesn't matter how big your network is. If you don't have those 3 things, there's a very good chance you might fail. And when it comes to getting started, there's 3 things that you need to understand. Number 1 is how to actually get your real estate license. Next is how to become a successful real estate agent. And do I have the right mentor to help me get there? Then number 3 is what are the costs and benefits of the real estate brokerage that I plan to work with. Now, yes, I do personally believe that eXp Realty, the company I work for, has hands down, no questions asked, the best compensation model and the best value proposition for agents. But if you don't feel confident that the person you're talking to can help you become a successful agent, none of the brokerage fees, none of the brokerage benefits matter if you don't feel confident that you can become a successful agent. Business planning. Number 1 goal most agents have is to go from their full-time active career right now and replace their income with real estate commissions. Now, I could do a totally separate video on that topic, but that is typically step 1. An important consideration here is, am I planning to start full-time or part-time? And again, you're going to want to talk to your mentor. Send me an email if you like, and I can break down in further details. And if you're looking to get a head start in real estate as a career, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do that are very similar to what you might do in your first 30 days. So I'll quickly break it down here for you now. You're going to need to find a mentor, as I mentioned. Send me an email if you like, and book your weekly schedule. What are you going to be doing to make sure that you're always involved in income producing activities? The biggest problem brand new agents have is they don't know, what am I supposed to be doing with my time, especially if they are working full-time as an agent. You need to get your lockbox access set up so that when somebody wants to see a house, you actually know how to get in and gain access. Matter of fact, you should go out and look at properties even before you have clients, just to familiarize yourself with the market and with the product. Before you even get licensed, you can do some of these things like optimize your social media profiles. And when you first get started, you're gonna want to set up a Google My Business account and make all of your announcements on social media with your brand new real estate agent headshot. And of course, ahead of schedule, you probably should do your networking in advance so that when you are back in touch with the people you know, they don't just think that now because you're a realtor, you're reaching out to keep in touch. Be proactive and be organized and intentional with your sphere of influence contacts. When you get started, you're going to want to create a mock offer and a mock listing so that you become comfortable with all of the documents, and make sure as well that you practice your listing presentation before you go on your first appointment. Get to know your colleagues and don't be afraid to ask for help. Hope you found some value. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are thinking about becoming a real estate agent, send me an email. My info's in the description below. And otherwise, have a wonderful, fantastic day, and I will see you on this video next.